Hello there, how are you today, guys? I am back here in my little village of Anik. We have a great haul again by putting things in and taking things out. This is suddenly a problem. This is not enough resources, but that looks like it can't be reached. Because these things are piled there, possibly. Okay. Well, hopefully they'll go pick them up and sort that out. We'll wait to see that get moved and then see what happens. So we can't put a hearth in here. I actually dreamt last night, true story, about how I could make it look like a hearth. If I could build, you know, like we could take a limestone, put one here and one here, and then I was trying to think of some sort of top I could put over it. I mean, the best I can think of in the game would be something like that. And then, you know, putting in a campfire there. Although the campfire would count as a cooking thing, so that's probably a workstation, and it wouldn't work anyway. I was quite disappointed. I actually had a dream about that last night, trying to figure out what to do. And this idea, I'm sorry, darling, I forgot your name. You said that this could be a pathing thing, that they simply just, you know, if they're coming from this side, they just start filling up whatever bed, and that's why they come from this side, and that's why the center one stays empty. Now, I have had them move into here. There have been the occasional times, but maybe they were coming like Elizabeth, just coming straight in. But I don't know. But I think just in case that there's some truth to that, I am going to take out a bed. I'm going to destroy a bed. We have, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. 2, 4, 6, 8, and that would make an extra. So if somebody's coming from this side, we'll just watch and see what happens. Because it's all it is. But if that turns out to be the case, then the people coming from over here to pray or working, somebody will fill that up, and then we'll move on, and we'll check. We will check what those bonuses are once they're actually sleeping. So, oh, look at that. She's getting smart. My little cookie is smart. Did we ever get the other thing completed? This is now done. Oh, happy joy. So, you know, just do it. Just do it. There will be no end to that, so get her done. Somebody is again unconscious. Dennis, where are you, my darling? You are crumbled in a doorway trying to get to heat. Now here, I sure hope, can I draft them and get them to move? Why, I was able to draft that one, but I can't do this one. That is unfortunate. So let's have somebody pick you up. You were good. Well, you're okay with medicine. You're okay with medicine. Somebody's better than that. Which one? Elizabeth? Not really. Okay, you know what? You're enjoying entertainment. I'm happy for you, but yeah, don't. Go carry this person to bed, please. Pretty please. He's just exhausted. So we've got this set to, their work hours are quite low at this point. They've got more, you know, lots of sleep time. They can do anything they want. I mean, they just go to bed at that point, should they choose to. But I guess the cold is what's getting to them. Although it's -6. That's a warm spring day for some of us, folks. Now, this person went there. So where did... Oh, that one got put... No, that one didn't get put away. She just went to bed. So what? Dennis is now praying. Okay. So let us have a look at the... Oh, we're not going to see this till tomorrow, are we? No. Saw a dead body. Well, so move them? I don't know. Silly me. Where do we've got a place for them here. You know, if you tucked them back there, you'd only have to see them once, you know? I'm just saying. So Adalbert, top of the list, he is sleeping by himself, and the Marriott is sharing. So we'll just check and see what these guys are doing. And Dennis is unconscious again because the idiot won't go to bed. All right, I'm sorry, darling, but you're going to have to pick up and carry this idiot to bed. Oh, Elizabeth was there. Sorry, sweetie. I apologize. So she chose to dump him here, and instead of taking that bed, she went over there. Elizabeth just came by 2 separate beds where she could have slept alone to sleep there. So I don't know. Let's see. This one, we'll just have to wait till morning, I guess. Yeah. So Elizabeth walked past all of this to share a room with somebody. So we're going to find out. They seem to prefer sleeping in a shared room whenever possible. Although, you know, when she dumped him there, she could have slept there and she went around. So I don't know. We'll see. We're just going to wait till morning. This is science. This needs doing. Okay, Mabel, let's pause this. Well, no, we'll wait. Mabel, my little friend, slept in shared quarters. Great. Is a 4. He slept in own quarters. It's an 8. So it is better, but they won't actually choose it unless you force them to. That is odd. That is very strange. This says, the luxury of a good night's sleep undisturbed in my own bed. And this bonus here, okay, you're not there yet. Mabel. There you are, sweetie. This one says something comforting about sleeping surrounded by friends. I feel safe and cozy. So I don't know. I mean, obviously they're going to be happier longer if we give them their own room, but we're going to have to force it because they're not going to pick it on their own, which is weird. That is kind of odd. So what I had been planning on doing is making another bedroom line over here. And then we'll make these, maybe we'll double up these and make these individual ones so at least most people can sleep alone, because they're going to want to sleep next to the center of things here. Although the great hall will be over here, the food is going to start coming. You know, I mean, we're going to have food here. Now that has been moved and this still can't be reached. Now it may be because there's not enough resources, it's saying. But sometimes that just means it can't be reached. Usually you don't get that unless there's a problem, but there shouldn't be. Maybe it's just not enough resources. I mean, that is flashing, right? It is making noise. Now the outside is -7 and in here it is 21. In here is 9. Okay, but you know, in here is quite warm. Oh, that's too hot for sleeping. Oh, I wouldn't like it anyway. Anyhow, we still have we still got walls we need to build. We've still got fortifications we need to build. We need to be cutting down trees. Winter is over in another day. We'll start planting again. We got tons of food, as it turned out. Beets are apparently a really good thing to have lots of in the winter. This has been, I think this is what saved us. This is what's great. We got some meat coming in the early days, but that didn't, the first 2 cold snaps, one after the other, seem to have decimated the wildlife entirely. So, oh, why? Okay, now here's the thing. You are unhappy. Maybe you're just cold. You're hungry, ugly apparel, thirsty, saw dead body. I don't know. Move dead body. Now we have 2 people researching. Ooh, how exciting. That's pretty cool. So we could go for blacksmithing. May as well. We're just going to start unlocking whatever is available here. All good. Now we have people who can handle animals, but the game is in early access. Has anyone seen something for taming animals or keeping them? Because you know, I thought we could build a pen out here maybe and start keeping the critters around. But I think for right now, yeah, I'm just gonna put in some more bedrooms along here. Or you know, double wall. Let's start on the walls. We have enough beds at the moment. I love the limestone. What do we have though? We're gonna have to start mining again too. I'm gonna have to change all the beds. Oh my God! Look, gardening. Even though it is the last day of winter, because it is now warm enough and it's getting warmer, they have the good sense to start planting. That is brilliant. A lot of games, they're just not going to, it doesn't matter what the weather is. It's winter, they're not planting till the first day of spring. Stardew Valley, for instance, and an awful lot of them. That just seems to be a very, very common mechanic. This seems, this one has said, well, no, we're not going to do it that way. I think that's bloody wonderful. That is so cool. And hopefully somebody will get over here and start planting as well. And now I can go around and mark all the dead trees. That's not a dead tree, because there's probably a bunch of them. Although this is dead, yeah. And this one is dead tree. Dead, yep, dead. Some of them just haven't leafed up yet because it is winter, but some are just dead. We'll clear that out first. Different colors there. No leaves, but some very different colors. That's dead too. Okay, you back here, you're dead too. Be gone with ya. You are dead as well. And this one, that was a hard winter. So next year, I now we have some idea that, a couple of hundred food, well, no, that won't be enough because we were bringing food in the entire winter. But we will not have this problem next year. I was just getting sloppy. I mean, you think about it, it's like, yeah, we'll get to it. It'll be fine. And they were. It was okay. Even with that god-awful raid. That felt a little hard. Middle of the night, my people were already exhausted. There is a blizzard going on. They didn't have the best of clothing. Although we did have a guy tailoring the entire time, but not tailoring enough. Man, that's a lot of dead trees. This is harsh. But we will have to hope that the next 3 seasons see a lot of young trees seeding themselves. Wow, that's a lot of dead trees, guys. Because, that's there's no leaves there, but it's different from the dead ones. See, that's a mature one. That looks like a dead one. Is dead. Dead. Okay, that was a hard winter. Wow, this is awesome. I completely approve that the winter gets that cold and then you have so many plants that die, because it had warmed up a bit in between. And I mean, that's what happens, that is exactly what that happens here where I live. There have been a few years, admittedly they're rare, but there have been a few years where you get, you'll have words like a warm spell in January, just for a few days. Warm meaning it gets up near 0, but there, sometimes the plants will begin to, to think about starting to grow again. It sort of activates them. It only takes a few days for that to happen, and then it goes back to, the next week it's 27 below, and then February kicks in and it gets actually cold, and it can really destroy a lot of plants. It can really mess up your plants, unfortunately. So we have a lot of people cutting, and that's good. It got cold again, so they stopped planting. Now beets are a pretty decent cold. Actually, you know what? All of these, except the herbs I don't know about, I got a bad feeling that could be killed. These are decent cold weather plants, and that is not going to mess them up. That's going to be fine. That'll be okay. So they are cutting again. Let's just start right here. We have areas that need reinforcing. And what do we have for mining? Okay, we still have some herbs. We have clay bricks now. That's a lot of limestone. That's beautiful, actually. How many would it take? 5 per. So we could build some. We could totally build some limestone walls now, couldn't we? Although, I mean, we don't want to do that. That would just look stupid. Huh. Well, I mean, that's not going to be very pretty. Darn. A simple barrier limestone block creates an imposing facade. I'm sure it does, but darn. I mean, we just, just like patched up here and there. I mean, with, you know what, with these over here where it's hardly done, we'll start putting limestone here. I'm assuming the limestone has, okay, hit points of 200. That's 300. That's good. That's 8. Oh, even clay brick is 800. Sweet. So we need to just skip the limestone and go straight for the block walls, right? I think maybe so. Because that's limestone brick. This says limestone block, but it takes limestone brick. Interesting. Okay. Well, we have some. We're going to start building with that. And then we'll take out these little bits that are there, and that'll make that easy. And where we've already got 2 up everywhere else, we will simply, maybe we'll just start just slowly changing it. But we'll, I'm sorry I did this now, but oh well. But yeah, we're going to start with these because, dang, that's pretty sweet. That is 800 from 2. It's like, woo, I'm excited. That is, oh, happy. And I might leave this for some additional gardening, like through here. So we will start our bedroom series, so to speak, out here. So what have I got? This is working. They don't seem to be yammering about a lot of other stuff. We have 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's the 5th one back there. So we actually don't need this front one, do we? I don't believe so. I don't think so. And inside, how wide did we make these? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 innards. And the easiest way to do that would be, can I not do, there we go. That's our size, right? 3 by 4. Yep, there you go. And a wall. And then 3 by 4 and a wall. 3 by, or 4 by 3 is what I'm doing, but you know what I mean. And then we'll have a weird space here. So why don't we just, you know what, I'm just going to do that. We'll turn that into, maybe we'll end up making the library down here. What the heck? Oh, I like this plan. We could turn that, we'll have to redo the research places. And I mean, this is probably fine. We'll just change the storage there. Okay, bad idea. We'll just, somebody gets a posh bedroom. That's all. Or we'll just go ahead and make that another shared one. Maybe that's, yeah, we'll see. We'll make this a dormitory for new people should we require them. How about that? We got this. And then I didn't put any windows in because that'd be too easy. So we got a door there, and we'll put a window there, like so. And this one will have 2 windows. Oh, ho, ho. Do. Woof. Sometimes that auto saving just kind of creeps me out. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm putting freaking doors, windows everywhere, even where I want doors to be. Good job, sunshine. Click, click, and the clicky, and then we put some doors in. Sure, like there. All right, so we'll have 3 more. We'll make all of these single rooms. We'll have 3 single rooms, and we'll put in a dormitory for emergency, you know, when new people arrive. And yes, we're going back with the wicker because I think it's adorable. And change the way it goes. Not there. It'll go that far. But then, it's actually not. I'd rather have it like so. Oh, but because I see what's happening here. All right, so that's okay. We're going to need the bracing in along the back here, like this, because I don't want to use that wall as part of the roof. I want to be able to walk along there, so it's all good. And is that not going to let me put one? Of course it is. Why won't it go? Can't place an intersecting beam. Since when? Because that will be a problem as well. This will go like so, but it won't go to the end. Well, we're going to let them finish building that, and then we'll have a look at it. I think maybe so. Just cancel. Why can't I select this? The roof is there. I can see the thing, but cancel? Yeah, I want to cancel. I can't get it selected. Because why? Really? We're going to do this? Yeah, we're going to do this. I guess I had it. I thought it was going green. She's so smart. Man, I've been saying the last couple of days I'm kind of tired and haven't been sleeping well. I have been in bed for 14 hours and I'm still tired. For real, it's insane. It's just absolutely insane. So we have one raw something. We have that one last beat to make a nice borscht out of or something, but oh well. Let's get rid of this and see what's going on. So this is still, nothing is happening here because we don't have any food, but that's okay because we have a ton of meals. They have been cooking like crazy. And we don't need the second thing out here, but I guess there's no harm in leaving it. These guys will get to come out into the wee forest every day. I think they're very lucky. I would like that. Look at the walls. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, I like it. Oh, this just makes me all the happy. Indeed. Now, if we want a tower here, do we even need a tower here? I mean, that's actually the question. If I just put a flat roof on here, we could just have a place to stand and walk along right here without putting a tower. The thing is, the towers look kind of epic, right? They just look good. So I think that's reason enough. It's certainly reason enough for me. I mean, it doesn't have, we can use what we've already got and do, okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, we're on the fourth one like so. And then, we'll have a place to stand on these 2 pieces, and we can put the merlins or whatever they're called along the outside there. This is going to go up here. Got to protect those bedrooms. Indeed we do. Oh, this is pretty. I'm feeling very lit. The only problem with this is, of course, is, we'll just get more raids now. We have 2. And we're going to need a whole lot more. So am I going to have to change this back and forth, I wonder? So they don't spend all the time on one and they actually, toddle over to this one sometimes. And maybe. Because these are requiring 30 of something. We have 37. Is there anything here that requires more than 30? Not yet. So I guess the trick here now would be to say until you have 30 at any given time. So when it drops down to, actually we'll make it a few more just in case things rot away or something. But there, perfect, see? And then we have a little bit of buffer room while she studies here, and some of these will decompose. So hopefully that will turn out to be a good number and it'll work. And if not, we'll raise it to 40. We'll just see how it goes. Now we're going to need more linen and stuff because, oh, and barley. We need beer. Ooh, priorities here, folks. We need more barley. We already know that to be a true story. So, yep, just fill that up. And the herbs actually lasted us through. That was kind of nice. We could plant these someplace. We had some down here before, but I think they've all died. The winter just like ravaged them too. They're gone. And we're going to want more barley. What do we is this barley here? That's flax. No, we want more flax. This one is barley. And that's flax. I should change this. Can I change what's in it or just have to destroy it? Is there anything planted there yet? This is showing like that's a herb is there and not there. So we can, I want to change this. Can we just change it? No. Expand it, shrink it, or just delete it. Because I think I'd rather have, we're going to take the flax, or this is the barley, excuse me, and we will expand. This is what? That's barley, that's barley. I should have just expanded that field, but I didn't. So we're going to expand this one though, because I just saw it's not the same size. Actually, nothing's been done here. Let's just expand this one. Let's keep it neat, shall we? Yes, we shall. So that will double that up. This is now cabbage. And this is carrots, cabbage, herbs, beets. I mean, you know what? Let's put in some more beets. I'm really impressed with the beets. They survived through all of that. So we'll put in 2 beet fields. And we got barley, we got our food, and we're going to want flax for sure. Or tall grass for hay, but I don't even know what we need for that yet. Okay, cabbage, flax field. I guess we can just keep up what we're doing here. We'll put in a double of that because I don't know how much it's going to take. And I like the idea of having some berries too. What the heck? At least a few, right? I mean, we had enough food to get through, but not by much. The deer helped. And if we end up with more people, this is still not going to be enough, but maybe we can put in another farming somewhere else. I don't know. Do I have this set? Not enough resources. So we're going to be creating our, what do we have? Ale or beer. That needs herbs as well. We're going straight up barley. Whenever it gets picked, it will go into that. Research is doing it. Well, it's doing, and nothing has rotted away yet. Well, it's spring. I'm calling this one done. The crops are in. We are on the last day of winter. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm sure it feels crisp and wonderful. Life is returning. Our trees have gone green and gorgeous. Things are pretty good, and I'm quite happy with what we managed to get done over the winter, and our spring and summer is going to be even better. Till I see you next time, guys, let's live our lives happy, build it beautiful. It's spring in my part of the world. It'll probably be spring in most of the people that are watching this. For those of you in Australia and other parts south of me, I hope you're enjoying a glorious autumn. That's my favorite time of the year. And I'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.